So another big thing that sheet music tells us is rhythm. Without the rhythm side of it, you wouldn't be able to pick up a song and actually know how long each of the notes should be played, even if you knew what the notes were. So it's super important, especially if you haven't seen the music or really understand how the tune goes.
Learning how music works will help any musician in every way. Speaking music.
So the first thing you're going to see on sheet music is, once again, what clef we're in. We're in treble clef, bass clef, and then we're going to see if there's any sharps or flats, which tells us what key we're in, and then we're going to see our timing right here. So these tell us a couple of different things. The top number tells us how many beats are in the measure. So if it's a 4 on top, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Most of the pop music, or any of the music, mostly besides some different jazz stuff or some older stuff, a lot of it is all going to be in 4/4 timing. And there's going to be that steady 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout the whole song. There are some other ones. The bottom note tells us which note gets one beat. And this is really how we see our sheet music. I'll show you later on in just a sec. So sometimes instead of 4/4 timing, it'll just say C. That means 4/4 timing stands for common timing. But we do have some other timing, time signatures that you see a lot. You'll have 2/2. So 2 beats in the measure, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the half note gets 1 beat. So instead of having every quarter note have 1 beat in the sheet music, you're going to have every half note get 1 beat. 3/4 timing is our typical waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the 3 means there's only 3 notes in every measure, and the 4 on the bottom means the quarter note gets 1 beat. And then 6/8 timing, 6 beats in the measure, and the 8th note gets 1 beat. So you would think that 6/8 timing would have more of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 feel, but it's actually more of a 2/2 timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just this back and forth like pendulum feel. So those are our main ones. Now when we get to here, we see, make this just a tiny bit bigger, how it's kind of set up. So this is 4/4 timing, and then we have our quarter note will get 1 beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our whole note. It's just a circle, and that is 4 beats. These are our half notes. It has a staff, but it's an open note. Those get 2 beats each. And then our quarter note, it's a filled in note and a staff. Those get 1 beat, so we would have 4 of those to fill up a measure. You always have to fill up every measure. Every measure, if you have 4/4 timing, has to have 4 beats. If you have 2/2 timing, has to have 2 beats. So this will always add up to that. Here we have 8th notes, and they get half a beat in 4/4 timing. So we have 8 of them here. And then this will be a 16th note, which will get a 1/4 of a beat. So we would have 16 of them in a measure. And down here we have the rests. Now rests are just telling you not to play during that time. So a whole rest looks like this: 2 half rests, quarter rests, 8th rest, and 16th rests. Now just to hear how that actually sounds, I'm going to play this for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And that's how you would actually count that out too. It would just be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. When you get to eighth notes, you would do 1 and 2. Oop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. When you got the 16th note, you would do 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. That's how you designate all those beats. It gets a little bit complicated when you get to 16th notes, but typically you're staying in the range of 8th notes anyway. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to get all of those beats in there. And that's just how we say them out loud while we're doing this.
Learn more about music theory in a simple and practical way on our website and our full music theory book. In it, we teach about the keys, the chords, transposing, modes, and the basics of sheet music. Speaking music.